First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Lamar now from the gun.
Give me that
His first throw is an interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects with Bateman. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens throw 6 points onto their score. Well, no doubt about it, Brock. That was a route they worked on in practice, and it manifested in a touchdown with the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate, you grew up watching and celebrating Jerry Rice running that exact route, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it some of the time, but Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Okay, ready? 79 Broncos. Ready? Stop low 18.
Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They won't snap it in time. That is... We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Able to get it to Moore. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First and goal, Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He brings it in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Come on, set. Go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Roquan Smith with the pick. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
4th down, here's Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, here's Lamar. And that throw just too high for him. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it'll be second down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jackson now, third and long. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Yeah, fuck it.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take possession off their second interception of the game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First down, Williams. Moore's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Man in motion here. Williams to throw on first. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 41. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down throw by Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Carney's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He fires one deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Flush down out to his left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Off the play fake, Williams. Got Everett, and it's complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Come 19, come 19. Go.
From the 48. Buys time, rolling right. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
A gain of 9 yards.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down.
Ready?
Simple dive up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Shot alert, shot alert. Go street.
And they send a man in motion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hut, hut.
Here's Swift on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Now Williams finds his target, Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60, 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First down, Chicago.
From the red zone now. Komet brings it in. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready.
There's a handoff up the gut. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Buffalo 18. Go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Go.
Back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's go now.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19. Ready.
Swift. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
He's got him, that's Swift. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting at the 10. And look at this return. Races past midfield. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us, because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. But let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively, getting in the way of that touchdown. Now, well, their defense needs that same type of hustle, that same type of effort, because they're going to be defending a very short field. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Bears take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.